This is Vote by Mail Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. A tour bus driver from Palm Springs, California. Please welcome Anna Goode-Riddens. And a trailer park manager from Tuckahoe, California. Betty Colluded is our returning champion with a grand total of $700 of 2 days winnings. Anna, it could happen to you. And now, here's the host of our show, Treble Isbeck. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. Well, as you saw and heard, our champion is returning again with $700 in her pocket. Betty Colluded from Tuckahoe, California. So, Betty, they tell me that you have a very interesting pet. Could you tell us about that?
Well, yes, I have a pet rat. Actually, the pet rat found me. One day I just, I was in my trailer and I looked out and there was a rat. He was in my kitchen.
That's a wonderful story, Betty. Anna, I understand that you have a family member with an interesting middle name.
Do I? My middle name is Good. It's a hyphenated name from a previous marriage.
And how did that turn out? Well, I guess it's a previous marriage.
I saved the name, but not the man.
Very good. Well, let's hope that you can save the game today. So let's begin. In tonight's contest, we have 3 categories, including 1 daily double. You want it when? These clues deal with particular deadlines in the upcoming election. Category number 2, how do you vote now? These deal with some of the nuances of voting by mail, some of the particular things you may need to do differently this time. And presidential disinformation. This category deals with false statements repeatedly made by our president regarding voting by mail, and reality in general. So, as our returning champion, Betty, how will you begin?
Well, Treble, I think I'll take You Want It When for $100.
You Want It When for $100. Postmarked by Election Day. Yes, Betty.
When is the latest that you can mail in your ballot?
And the correct response is, how late can you mail in your ballot? Very good. Well done, Betty. So, Betty, you're on the board for $100 now.
Okay, stick with that category and go with You Want It When for $150.
Okay, You Want It When for $150. October 5th.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, Anna, I hear your buzzer.
Yes. When will your ballot be mailed to you?
When will your ballot be mailed to you? And the correct response is, when will your ballot be mailed to you? Very good. You're on the board for 150.
I'll take the same category for 200, please, Treble.
The same category for 200. You Want It When for 200. As soon as you receive your ballot.
Beep.
Is that you there, Ann?
It is. The question is, when should I mail in my completed ballot?
And the correct response is, when is the best time to return my completed ballot? Judges? The judges will take that. Very good. So you're up to $350 now. Anna?
I will take the next category. How do you vote now? For $100, please, Treble.
How do you vote now for $100? Voting centers and ballot drop-off locations. Oh, I see Betty up there.
What is, if I'm a person of color in the South and I want to vote, What do I do? Where do I go?
I'm sorry, the judges say that is an incorrect response.
Oh,
Yes, Anna.
Yes, I think the question is probably, where can I drop off my ballot?
Where can I drop off my ballot in person? Very good. Yes, if for some reason you don't trust the U.S. Postal Service, you can drop off your ballot in person at voting centers and at some drop-off boxes throughout the county. Okay, well, you're really steaming ahead here. You're up to 450. Anna, what's the board look like for you now?
Well, I will take the same category. How do you vote now for 150, please, Treble?
150. How do you vote now? You won't need this to mail in your ballot. Oh, she's quick with the buzzer. Betty Colluded.
what is a stamp?
Let's see here. What is a stamp? Yes, the judges will take it. What is first-class postage? Well done, Betty. So you're back in business here you're up to 250. You're catching
All right, Treble, how do you vote now for 200?
How do you vote now for $200? Registertovote.ca.gov is the best place to do this.
Ooh, ooh.
Yes, Betty.
What is, if I change my address, how can I register to vote?
How can I change my address or register to vote? That's very good. Okay, Betty. You folks are tied here at 450 each. Presidential disinformation, which one will it be?
Presidential disinformation for $100.
Presidential disinformation for $100. In California, 1 million people should not have voted. Yes, Anna.
I believe, Treble, the question is, who are the voters in Los Angeles County?
I'm sorry, the judges will not take that. Betty, do you have a response for the judges?
Oh, boy. Well, I remember he said that about people who were inactive, not fraudulent voters. He mistook that. So,
And the judges will say that is your correct response. Yes.
oh,
President Trump has repeatedly said that there were 1.5 million people in Los Angeles County who should not have voted.
The state of California, where they settled with Judicial Watch saying that 1 million people should not have been voting.
He makes it seem like these are illegal aliens voting. Actually, these are inactive voters, people who maybe haven't voted for a couple of years because they moved and forgot to change their registration, or they died. But very few of these people actually voted. They just are on the rolls as inactive voters.
all right.
You got
Presidential
two
disinformation for 150, please, Treble.
Presidential disinformation for 150. There's a lot of fraudulent voting. Any takers on this one? Yes, Anna.
I believe the question is, what is Trump's false claim regarding the need for voter ID laws?
The judges say, what is Trump's false claim regarding the need for voter ID laws? Yes.
Because there's a lot of fraudulent voting going on in this country. This country should have voter ID.
And as we all know, voter ID laws, as enacted in several states, have a tendency to suppress the vote. So it looks like we're down to the final thing, and it's to you, Anna.
I will take presidential disinformation for 200, please.
And it's the Daily Double. Okay, how much will you wager here on the Daily Double, Anna? You have $600 available to you.
I will double it. I'm feeling good.
A true Daily Double, then. You're going to wager it all.
Yep.
Okay, this is a tough one.
All in.
You're all in. 2,864,974.
What is Trump's false claim? No. What is the number of voters that Hillary Clinton won in the popular vote.
That is absolutely correct.
Oh,
By how many votes did Clinton win the popular vote in 2016? Yes, the independent commission has shown that she won by that many votes, although you know what happened after that. So you've walked away tonight with $1,200. You're now the new champion of Vote by Mail Jeopardy. Anna, Betty, we're gonna hate to see you go, but have fun with your pet rat back there in Tuckahoe, and be sure to watch Vote by Mail Jeopardy. And remember to vote early, and vote often, and play Vote by Mail Jeopardy.